Shimmer Shine Sparkle fans. Today we are going to be reading The Princess and the Pea. Once upon a time there was a lonely prince. He lived in a big castle with beautiful rooms and a pretty garden. But he wasn't happy because he didn't have someone special to share them with. If only I could find a lovely princess to marry, sighed the prince. The king and queen did their best to help. They held balls so the prince could meet princesses from all the nearby kingdoms. The prince danced with tall princesses and small princesses. He talked to loud princesses and proud princesses. He met all kinds of princesses, but none of them was quite right. Aw, poor prince. After a while, the king and queen ran out of princesses for their son to meet. Maybe it's time you went looking for a bride, suggested the queen. So the prince packed a bag, saddled his horse, and waved goodbye to the king and queen. Good luck, said the king. Come back soon. There's the prince. The prince traveled for far and wide, and searched high and low for the princess of his dreams. Along the way, he met lots of lovely princesses. Princess Grace loved to dance, but her twirling made the prince dizzy. That's Princess Grace. Princess Ginger loved to cook, but her cakes made the prince chubby. This is Ginger. That's her princesses. Princess Flora loved to smell as pretty as a flower, but her perfume made the prince sneezy. Achoo! So that's Flora. Maybe I'm just too fussy, thought the prince. But in his heart, he knew he hadn't met the princess of his dreams, so he headed back to the castle. When he got home, the king and queen greeted the prince happily. I haven't found a princess yet, he sniffed sadly. I guess I never will. Don't be silly, said the queen. The right girl will come along soon. Let's see what happens in this part. That night, there was a terrible storm. Thunder boomed so loud that it rattled the castle windows. Rattle-tattle. Lightning shook the table as the prince and his parents sat down to eat their dinner. The prince was about to help himself to dinner when suddenly they all heard a loud rat-a-tat-tat. Someone was knocking on the door. Who could have been visiting us on a night like this? Asked the queen. The prince opened the door and found a very wet girl standing there. Raindrops ran down her muddy cloak, making a puddle at her feet. Drip, drop, drop, drip. Drop, drip, drop. Aw, she looks so scared and sad. The girl pushed back her hood and wild curls tumbled out. Hello, she said with a smile. I got lost on my way home and wondered if I could stay here for the night. My name is Princess Polly. She didn't look much like a princess, but princes must always be polite. Soon the princess was warm and dry. All night long rain fell, plippity-plop, plippity-plop, on the castle roof. But the prince hardly noticed because he was too busy talking to Princess Polly. She was pretty and funny and kind. Princess Polly was everything the prince had hoped to find in a princess. Aw, how sweet. By the end of the evening, the prince had fallen in love. What are they doing? But the queen wanted to be sure that the girl really was a princess. The queen told the servants to pile a bed high with mattresses. They heaped one on top of another until they had no more mattresses left. Then they placed a pillow and quilts right on at the top. Underneath the mattress at the very bottom, the queen placed a teeny tiny pea. Only a real princess would be able to feel something so small through all those mattresses. Wow, she put a lot. Look at how tiny the pea was. When the queen showed Princess Polly to her bedroom, the girl gazed up at the tower of mattresses, but she didn't say anything. She was just grateful to have a bed for the evening. "Good night," said Princess Polly. "Sleep tight," whispered the queen. Wow, look at how tall that is. Then Princess Polly changed into her nightgown and climbed right to the top of the pile of mattresses and snuggled under her quilts. The next morning, Princess Polly came down to breakfast with dark circles under her eyes. She let out a great big yawn. So that's her when she woke up. Oh, look at her. "How did you sleep, my dear?" asked the queen. Princess Polly burst into tears. "I'm afraid I couldn't sleep a wink. There was something lumpy and bumpy in my bed. It kept me awake all night long." Aw, poor Princess Polly. To Princess Polly's surprise, the queen clapped her hands with delight. So she is a real princess," the queen cried. The prince was overjoyed. "Will you marry me, Princess Polly?" he asked. "Yes," squealed the princess, and they lived happily ever after. The end. Aw, what a happy ending. Alrighty, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And please like and subscribe. And in the comments, let me know, should I do more videos like this? I mean, I thought it was pretty cool and great. So write down in the comments if I should do more videos like this. Well, bye. We'll see you in the next video.